Hey there, beautiful soul. Oh, how are you doing? Gosh, what times? Well, several of you have been in touch with me to say, how can you bring some of the principles of your practice into your life to help support you at this time? How can you deal with the understandable panic that comes up for all of us? Those moments of real anxiety and fear about ourselves, our loved ones, the planet, humanity, the future. So I thought I would just hop on and share with you some of what I'm doing. Because I'm not immune, just because I have my practice and, long-standing connection and faith. I'm definitely not immune to the moments of complete overwhelm that it seems we're all having to face right now. And I know it's probably a strange thing to say, but in a way, maybe that's a good thing, that out of all of this, we're having to let go of the things that don't matter and focus into what actually does matter, and to find that sense of being on a level playing field with our fellow humans. So I really hope that can be something that can be a really positive part, and it sort of helps me in my moments of because whatever we're facing, and we've all got our individual circumstances, it can feel like we're really alone, and that what's going on for us is, somehow more terrible, or maybe we're in a happy position, a privileged position, and we're just aware of the pain of everyone else. But whatever way, the first thing I tend to do when I feel panic arising, or this sense of just being overwhelmed and not knowing where to turn or what to do, is what we would do in yoga, which is to pause, to notice, to just become aware of what's happening, and to breathe. And just simply breathing, noticing, slowing down can really in itself help to just start to calm our nervous system, which is getting so overstimulated at the moment. Other things I'm doing is remembering this is just such early days. We haven't got to get it right. There is no right. We haven't got to be perfect. We haven't got to have all the answers. We can't have all the answers. And the challenge is, can we meet each moment as it arises? And, trust that we're doing our best. Exactly like in our practice, we're doing our best, and that is good enough. Going gentle on myself and going gentle on others. So it's so easy when we're under threat to start to think that others aren't doing enough, or to become angry with others. Everyone's doing their best. I try to remember just everyone's doing their best. Even people that I might think aren't quite getting it right or are being inconsiderate or something, they're just doing their best when the world is being turned upside down. And maybe the most powerful thing we can do, and it's a big ask maybe, is to just say yes, not to fight the truth of what's happening. So much power if we can come closer to or into a place of acceptance, even if we can't say yes, to say okay. So again, when I'm struggling, I'm just kind of going, okay, I'm struggling. And in that place of allowing the struggling, or allowing the confusion, or allowing the sadness, whatever it is, we come closer to this acceptance place of once we've got to that place of this is happening, then we can take the power of what do I do now? Like in a physical practice, if something is hurting, we notice, we stop, we accept, and we do something different. Giving ourselves time, and giving ourselves time to really cuddle ourselves, It's not a time to be achieving. It's not a time to be striving or pushing, as much as fear can drive us that way. This is, for me anyway, a time for slowing down, for doing whatever I need to do to soothe and feel as much comfort as possible. And I know that can be hard, for all sorts of reasons, but anything that you can do to just find a bit of softness and comfort will be so helpful, because the immune system is under pressure by the fear, by the panic. Our digestion isn't functioning as well as it could do with the fear. So if we can find ways to cocoon and to be comforted, then we can start to kind of live and breathe again. And finally, for me, what's bringing me solace is the knowledge that we're all in this together, that we have got friends and family that we can turn to. You know, reach out to me if you want to. It can be a real time of compassion. It can be a real time of extending our love and our hope towards others in a way that maybe life is too busy for us to do at other times. And it can be a time, I think, of dropping superficiality, of being vulnerable, of sharing our vulnerability, sharing our humanity, coming back to, you know, the real heart of what it is to be human and to connecting with our soul and with the souls of others. And if we can do that, then, you know, what I'm finding is the more I'm doing that, the more I feel held, and that this thing we're going through is something that is going to bring us together and birth a new age, a new life. And, you know, birth, as we know, is a painful process. So I hope that's helped. You know, it's not an exhaustive list, but I have gone on a while longer than I planned to. I'm sending you so much love, so much love, so much healing. Be gentle, be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself when you get it, you know, wrong. And let me know what you're doing to help yourself. Loads of love. Bye for now.